Look at me, 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 look at me now. Fuck, are you kidding me? All of my...
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, well, I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kicks. He doesn't always intend, but he beats up your arms with high kick after high kick after high kick. And as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with big differences in height and reach. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Manila, Philippines, Bam Bam. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up and we are underway.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, let's get this one started here. Round 1 is underway. And we've got a striker who is the force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is. And this guy is as high level as we've ever seen in the UFC.
Well, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch.
Straight punch lands.
Nice 1-2 there. So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Lee going for the head kick. He misses there.
Over and over, he landed these big body kicks.
While the body was wide open, his opponent took advantage. Kick to the body lands flush. He's gonna have to make some adjustments here moving forward.
Nice kick. Oh, nice uppercut, yeah.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Oh, big punch land.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Beautiful leg kick throw. Watch knees to the body.
Lands a knee there. Nice deception there to get that knee to the target.
Really good knee. Nice job of driving it right to the target. Getting it to land exactly where you want it to. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
And he landed the right hand there. Wild swing there. Oh, combination lands, and it seemed like almost every strike found the target there.
He's so accurate when he decides to attack. It is a sight to behold.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lee.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Lee's kick to the body is blocked.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh, straight right.
An uppercut landed.
Gotta be kidding me. Another head kick lands. He's got to start blocking these, DC. One more and it could be lights out.
It could be over, and most people would be sleeping on the mat after taking such a dominant strike. Credit to his chin, but you don't want to get kicked that many times in the head. Ooh, what a punch.
Back and forth we go. Beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight. Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
What a punch.
Seconds left.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Oh!
Final seconds of round one. A lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
What are you doing out there? Let's shake it off. We need to do exactly what we did in the gym. Hands up.
All right, so after he landed a high number of kicks in the previous round, we'll see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
He should stay the course. He's so educated with his legs and his feet that he's given his opponent a very difficult time trying to anticipate what's coming his way. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Well, Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. Big kick lands. Head kick.
Just unable to quite find that range. Slips that left hand.
Yes, they heard him in the last round. Same exact one.
Back and forth we go here.
It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Slips.
Nice loop punch.
Oh, nice jab counter for him there. Oh! Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Oh, swing and a miss on the count.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Oh, man, this is one thing you do not want to get kicked in the head at any.
You cannot take too many of those head kicks, but this guy gets his leg up there so fast, sometimes you don't see it coming.
Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges to score.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night where everything went right, and that doesn't happen very often.
So there it is, longer reach paying dividends as he counters with a punch.
Beautiful strike. Big leg kick land.
Straight left counter, that one will work. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Connects with a right.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Oh, he missed with that right hand.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And he caught the kick.
Beautiful kick.
Back and forth we go. Nice 1-2 there. Huge block there. Oh, Superman punch.
Nice head kick. Great punch.
Just missed with that right hand. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out.
Big kick.
Right punches there. 30 seconds to go in the round. Lee gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Strong defense there to block the shot.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Oh, he lands the Superman punch. How about it? All right, round three coming up next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Lee gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Ooh. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
Ooh, what a head kick.
Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Just misses with the jab there.
It's such a fast leg kick. My goodness! He's fixing up his target. He's throwing kicks, he's throwing punches.
Just out of range with that left hook.
Oh man, head to land.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Nice kick there by Lee. Oh, and he caught the kick.
Big body kick lands.
Straight right is there.
It was a good night if that landed.
Another shot lands upstairs. Well, no surprises. He connects once again, and that looked like it landed right on that cut.
Right on the cut. It's targeted it, right? He's looking. You can see him almost putting a laser beam on that cut and just putting his hands on it. It doesn't take much. He just keeps making it split, showing his opponent that he has no mercy.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Good stick.
Misses again with a right punch. Lee,
what a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish the fight. Real nice body kick lands.
Lands the right hand. Over the top. This fight's gonna be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible. Big kick lands.
Follows it up with a nice combination.
Oh, nice right hand counter.
Oh, caught him flush with the head kick there, DC.
Beautiful setup to get his leg up there quickly before his opponent could react.
Punch to the body is blocked.
Nice. Oh, nice. Nice.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh, big left hand there. Right hook to the head blocked. Oh, nice hook. That was a crippling shot right there.
Do it real tight, elbow tight, big check in it, landed it right on the chin.
30 seconds remain in the round.
Nice punch there.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Oh, caught him with a head kick. That at least partially landed.
Oh, my goodness. He got kicked in the head, and he's still standing.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there, and he's not on his toes, and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kick, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs.
Oh, huge block. Well, he's got the kicking game going tonight. Lands another one there.
A beautiful kick, and all I can think of, better him than me.
Just out of range with that right hook. Well, most fighters can keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now. It's a beautiful fast foot jab with beating. Big kick.
Lee gets caught by that straight hand.
Oh, big head kick.
Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there.
What a body kick. Big head kick.
Big right hook coming. It's blocked.
Big body kick. Good punch.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, nice offering there with the knee. He talked to us a lot about that on Thursday. Felt like the knees would be there. It was certainly there on that exchange.
He knew they would be available. He just knew he would have to find the right opportunity and right time to land his strikes. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he lands the Superman punch.
He got him.
His opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land. Nice leg kick.
Out of range with that one. Beautiful right hook counter. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Splits the guard, lands the right hand.
Look at the whip action that comes with throwing that kick.
Nice counter with the hook shot there by Lee.
Yeah, he's mixed it all up.
Under 1 minute remains in round 4.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Lee's now dealing with a cheek cut. Under a minute to go in round 4. How good is that right hand? Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind-up, no tell, just a brutal kick.
Now connects with a right. 20 seconds left.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Makes him think you're going low, right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. Well, what a round it was, and how about that flying Superman punch at the end of the round? Not a lot of fighters will try it. He did, he executed.
And it worked, right? No discouragement from his opponent to make him not try it. Why not try it? It's working, so why not try it again? If his opponent isn't careful, he will get knocked out and be on a highlight reel for the rest of the time.
All right, next round getting underway here, and both fighters still look pretty fresh to me. Clearly, DC, they put in the right...
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Great punch landed with so much power. Big leg kick lands.
Unable to connect there.
Beautiful body kick. Look at the force behind that leg kick. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Some nice back and forth action here. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Lee getting tattooed by that stiff jab.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
And they separate. Pretty good right hand.
Nice kick. I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, nice job with the knee strike there. That'll wake you up.
He thought it would be available. He just knew he had to find the right time to throw it. That was the right time.
Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stung by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round.
He's able to slip the left.
Big punch lands. Ooh. Nice head kick.
Oh, beautiful straight left hand.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Oh, nice.
Slips the punch nicely there.
Nice strike.
Under 2 minutes now to decide this one.
Nice body kick.
All right, late in the fight. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off. Big kick lands.
Cheek is only getting worse. His face is a mess. Less than a minute now to go in the fight. As he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Look at the turnover in that kick.
And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Lee. Inside leg kick is there.
That was nice strike.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Roundhouse kick, and it lands.
It lands, and even if you think you're blocking it, it really is still having an effect on your opponent. Sneaky head kick.
What else can you say but what a fight? All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling